Hi, I'm Letitia SD and you're watching the weekly newscast on Jump Off TV. In the alleged assault of Jimmy Henchman's 14-year-old son, Tony Yayo pleaded not guilty to harassment and endangering the welfare of a child. He was released on $5,000 bail and is scheduled to return to court on April the 25th. It's still not clear whether 50 was present or not, but Cynthia Reed, the mother of the boy, claims that 50 was there and allowed the attack to go on. 50's attorney told the New York Post that 50 Cent was not even in New York at the time of the incident, and unless Jimmy Henchman's lawyer issues a formal apology for the accusations, they intend to sue for defamation. Henchman's lawyer responded saying that the statement of 50's involvement is accurate and will be fully vindicated at trial. Meanwhile, 50's manager Chris Lighty confirmed on his blog that the rumours of a revenge attack on him and his brother were false. In response to the incident, Al Sharpton, Russell Simmons and Dr. Benjamin Chavis will be among those holding a public grievance and peaceful rally in Manhattan, New York, this week. On Tuesday, Kim Mathers made a surprise appearance on New York's Hot 97, bad-mouthing Eminem only a day after they appeared in a Michigan court.
Here he is, completely and totally disrespecting me in the worst way possible in front of millions of people. And in front of our kids, my family, my friends. Can't even count on one hand, both hands how many times he's done it. But I'm not out there, publicly humiliating him and putting all of his faults out there for the whole world to criticize him over. Now I realize, there must not have been much love there, for him to do that. And I wasted so many years thinking there was.
M was seeking a media ban on his double ex-wife following her recent trashing campaign, saying it was harming their daughter. Though the judge rejected Eminem's request on a total ban covering the media, the couple agreed to avoid making negative comments about each other for the sake of 11-year-old Haley Jade. Kim said she was glad that the full ban had been rejected because of the double standards, asking, "How many songs has he done about me?" She continues to highlight how many interviews Emma's done talking about freedom of speech, saying, "I do a couple of interviews and he's crying like a little girl." The Wall Street Journal reported that CD sales for the first 3 months of this year were down 20% compared to last year. Even though digital sales of individual songs were up 54%, this is still nowhere near enough to offset the 20% decline in physical CD sales. Media research company Big Champagne claimed that 1 billion songs a month are traded on illegal file-sharing networks like Kazaa, LimeWire and Torrents. Jeff Rabin, who manages Jermaine Dupri and Khalees, says, "I look at a CD as part of the marketing of an artist rather than an income stream. The digital revolution continues." After Snoop's visa was denied last week, the 5 UK dates of the Pass the Puff tour had to be cancelled. Though a formal reason was not given, after the incident at London's Heathrow Airport in May last year, Snoop did receive a police caution and an indefinite ban from the country by the UK Home Office. However, P. Diddy did make it onto UK soil and announced plans to stage a free gig in association with London radio station Choice FM to make it up to the fans. Snoop chilled in Amsterdam and still managed to make a controversial TV appearance on a Dutch talk show, where, in response to the host mentioning Bill O'Reilly, Snoop responded with,
"Fuck Bill O'Reilly."
Fuck Bill O'Reilly. He's a very, he's an influential guy.
He's a motherfucking prick.
All right.
I'll build a prison just for him because he's a wise guy.
Snoop, you obviously have never met him.
He's a wise guy.
Suck my dick. He don't really get it. So instead of him trying to hold an interview with me to better understand me, he'd rather try to bash me in the media, you know what I'm saying?
See the full clips on the Jump Off blog. And in other news, Timbaland is set to produce a Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears remake of the Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell Motown classic, You're All I Need to Get By. Let's hope her hair grows back in time for the video shoot. The Game, real name Jason Taylor, failed to appear in court this week to face charges of impersonating a police officer. The judge issued a warrant for Game's arrest, however the warrant will not be activated unless Game actually fails to make his next court date on June the 13th. Jacob the jeweler has been charged with helping launder about $270 million in drug profits in connection with the Black Mafia family, a cocaine trafficking ring that started in Detroit in the early 1990s. He's pleaded not guilty and is awaiting trial. Suge Knight was evicted this week from his luxury condominium in Los Angeles for not paying his mortgage. LAPD are on hand to make sure everything went smoothly. Vida Guerra spat a freestyle dissing Game on the Goodfellas radio show in LA. Among other things, she insinuated that Game is a homosexual, saying that women are not his preference.
Don't know why you're texting me, because women ain't your preference. But find another video, ho, another thing, 'cause the only way you find me find a magazine. Yeah, go peep out my King magazine.
This was in response to comments Gay made about her on his song Wouldn't Get Far. And on a recent interview on the Funkmaster Flex show, he claims to have finger-banged her. You can hear Vida's complete freestyle on the Jump Off TV blog. And finally, Ice Cube is to star in a new movie titled Tough Love, inspired by the life of former New England Patriots defensive back to Bucky Jones. The story centres on a tough NFL player who forces his spoiled kids to spend their summer in the mean streets of Oakland, California, where he grew up. You can keep up to date daily with all the news and gossip on jumpoff.tv. I'm Letitia SD, and that was this week's newscast. In the weekly newscast. To avoid making negative. That's disgusting, isn't it? Manages Jermaine Dupri. I want an thank you, Jesus. Digital sales of individual songs were up 54%. Start again, please. I did say it right. That was not great. Thank you. You're not allowed to use that.